Hello everyone, very good afternoon all of you. Good afternoon, welcome to Unify Study. So now we are going to do so many one-liner MCQ. These are the current trending topic, current trending one-liner MCQ. As you can see, so many one-liner MCQ I am going to do here, I am going to cover here. Because nowadays whatever exam you are going to attempt, that is UGC NET, SET, HSST, any school exam, KVS, NVS, whatever, means wherever you are going for this type of exam, competitive exam, then your one-liner MCQ is nowadays very popular. And from this one-liner MCQ, your concept will be clear, your quick revision will be done. I always prefer to do the quick revision through the questions and with the current trend question. Whenever what type of current trend is going on, we are following on those type of trend. So let's get started without wasting time. As I can see, all are present here. So I think we can start now. Right? Yes, I think we can start now. We can expect one-liner definitely. Definitely we can expect one-liner MCQ. Sequence question. Yes, sequence question also we will do. That is also we will do. First we will do one-liner MCQ, then we can go ahead with the sequence MCQ also. See that it is a combination. Always in the exam it is a combination, that they are asking one-liner also, they are asking sequence also, they are asking pattern also. So if we are dividing at the time of preparation, if you are dividing the pattern, that yes, some one-liner, some matching type question, some sequence type question, some numerical type question, some conceptual question, like this way whenever you are preparing, then collection of those type of question will always help you to understand the topic, right? Okay, so let's start without wasting time. Quickly we will solve all the question and all your concept will be done. So this is your question. Tell me what is the answer regarding CPM. Most of the time students are ignoring this topic. This topic is optimization topic, LPP and optimization topic. So here it is hiding behind me. This is without. Yeah. Yes, answers are coming. Yes, option C is the correct answer. The longest path, always the CPM part, and CPM is the method for critical path, to longest path of in the project network, because from where I am starting and I will end, there are some dependent project activity, and ultimately with that dependent project activity, always remember, if this is a project, like this node is starting, when this two node will end, B and C, then only D can start. If B is able to complete the work in 6 days and C is able to complete the work in 10 days, then D can start after 10 days only. Means we are focusing on longest path, not the shortest path. This is the concept of path and CPM. It is very important concept. Now question number 2. See that, please ignore this numbering, rather than that focus on this numbering. This is question number 2, because I have collected this question from different set exam. As per their numbering, this numbering is there, but we will focus on this. Okay, answers are coming. Very good. Option B2 is the correct answer. Which of the flip-flop considered to be memory cell in the random access memory? Memory cell, for that purpose we are using D flip-flop. Question number 3. Question number 3. You can give your answer like question number and answer. Like you are giving question number 3, this is the answer. Then I can get the correct. Yes, you are able to give the correct answer for this question. Yes, your answer will be this one. This is a very important topic. Different mode. Multi-transfer, when the types of memory transfer is the most susceptible to causing the cycle to be wasted, when in the burst mode and the block mode transfer, DMA mode transfer, different types of transfer mode is very important. Nowadays they are asking too much question on this area. Burst mode means when at a time so many data it is sending together. So when it is sending together, then there is a wastage of cycle because it is waiting for that time. Yes, I will get completely take that access, then only I can send the burst mode. So that's why here is a wastage of cycle. So answer will be this one. This concept is very important concept from different types of transfer mode, and DMA must cover it before your exam. Question number 4. It is hiding behind me, so I am hiding myself. That is better. Yes, question number 4, answer option D is the correct answer. So here, what is the most common bottleneck? Bottleneck means the disadvantage. What is the most common disadvantage is optimizing the series of shift micro operation, that is reduce resource limitation. Because definitely whenever you are using register, then for register there is a limited number of register. You cannot increase the number of register. As there is a limited number of registers, so at the time of shift operation using register, we are facing that difficulty, and that is the most disadvantage. Now question number 5. Question number 5. Yes, question number 5, answers are coming. Which of the following is not generally a part of memory reference instruction? When you are referencing the memory opcode will be there, that is operation code. Memory address, that is operand, will be there. And at the time of immediate addressing, immediate value can be also there. But the condition code is not a part of any of instruction. In instruction, there will be addressing mode, immediate data, that is addressing mode can be there, operation opcode can be there, memory address, that is operand, can be there, but the condition code will be not there in the instruction. That's why your answer is instruction and not. Be careful about the not. Question number 6. Yes, this topic is also very important topic. Nowadays they are asking, I told that DMA, pooling, this topic are very important. Related, all these questions are coming from this area. I will take the class on HSST last exam also, from which I have collected the question. Those questions are also good question. So here for handling IO, means input output, following is the most efficient and the most complex. Most efficient one is DMA, and it is most complex also because it is bypass the CPU. It is not interacting with the CPU. Without interaction of the CPU, directly memory and input output device can connect each other. That's why it is complex, but it is most efficient also. So DMA is the correct answer. Now question number 7. Question number 7. When you are preparing for this UGC NET SET exam, then very important, some subjects where repeated questions are coming, and this is the main focus of all the examiner. Computer architecture, operating system, DBMS, networking. Computer architecture, operating system, DBMS, networking. These 4 subjects, they are merging together and they are asking repeated question from this area. Like this type of one-liner question, conceptual question, statement type question. Yes, question number 7 is the correct answer. The micro program control unit, what is the role of the control memory? What is the role? That is micro operation in each instruction. It is storing. Where I have to store, it is working as a storage. Question number 8. Yes, question number 8 answers are coming. Stack organization is CPU. In CPU is the most suitable for which? That is for recursive. Recursion, in recursion we are using always stack, right? Question number 9. Question number 9. In instruction format, which type is the generally more space efficient? Yes, that is variable length. More space efficient is variable length, because why fixed length and variable length? In the fixed length, whenever I am fixing the space, like maybe I am fixing 10 KB space, but actually my data size is maybe 4 KB, so there 6 KB is wastage. Here is the biggest fragmentation problem is there, wastage will be there. But whenever I am going with variable length, then as per my requirement I can utilize the space, so fragmentation problem will be not there, right? Yes, question number 10. So those who are watching, you can like, share and subscribe, because I hope this question will be definitely helpful to you and you will get the idea, yes, how to prepare yourself, and you can recall all the concept quickly. Revision, for quick revision, recalling the answers are very important. Question number 10. Which of the following is not an advantage of RISC architecture? Yes, answers are coming. Option 3, smaller code, because in RISC means reduced instruction set. That does not mean that the number of code size is not smaller. I am reducing the number of instruction set, but the code size is increasing, so it is not giving you smaller code size. So that is not an advantage, right? Yes, this is indeed a disadvantage. So question number 11. Now tell me question number 11. What is the main advantage of using associative memory over other types of memory? Why I am using associative memory? Associative memory, content addressable storage, because it is associated. Content addressable means whenever I am using that, where it is, so the associative memory will help me. That's why this is content addressable storage. It is the advantage rather than other types of memory. Option 4 is the correct answer. Now question number 12. Yes, which of the following interaction? Question number 12 answer is option 2 definitely. Which of the following interconnection structure for multiprocessor is the best suited for the systems with the high degree of inter-process communication? High degree of inter-process communication is happening in cross-bar switching. In cross-bar switch, this is happening. This type of one-liner, why it is important? Because this type of one-liner will give you very before exam also you can learn this topic, static topic, and easily you can get the marks. That is the advantage of this type of question. Question number 13. Yes, question number 13. Here, in the context of multi-core processors, which is the main challenges designing the cache architecture? At the time of cache architecture designing, cache coherence. This cache coherence is also a big important topic, because cache means whenever you are storing data in multiple copies, if one copy change, then other copy also need to be changed, and if I am not changing, then the coherence problem will happen, right? Everywhere you have to maintain the same copy of the data. That is a big challenge of the cache. So that's why coherence is the answer, and it is very very important topic also. Now question number 14. What is the primary benefit of dynamic binding in programming language? Static binding, dynamic binding, two types of binding are there in programming. So it is asking about dynamic binding. What is the advantage? Yes, answers are coming. Code reusability, because dynamic binding means we are using with overriding, that is to the virtual function. Virtual function is happening when at the time of inheritance we can do the dynamic binding. So dynamic binding is the we can apply at the time of inheritance only using virtual function. So it is a one type of code reusability. That is the primary benefit of dynamic binding. So code reusability is the answer. Now question number 15. Yes, RAM or the programming paradigm, the which one is the best suited for the problems that can be naturally decomposed into sub-problem? Functional, these are the different types of programming paradigms, that is procedural, functional, object oriented and declarative. Out of that functional, whenever functional means I can divide the complete program, complete problem in different function. So the total problem can be divided into sub problem as per functions. So it is possible in functional. That's why your answer is functional. Question number 15. Those who are watching, please like, share and subscribe, and call your friend that yes, class is going on, because suddenly I came live. I did not inform anyone that yes, I am going to come live, because whenever I am promised, I am not able to do. That's why nowadays I don't want to say anything. I am getting time means I will come live. Lots of responsibilities are there. I don't want to promise, that's why. Yeah, question number 15 answer is this. Question number 16. Okay, this is question number this is question number 16. Question number 16. So what is the significance of union over the structure, that is less memory usage? Because union is taking only as per the highest size of the member. If I am using a union where one integer data type is there, one character data type is there, and one maybe float data type is there, and I am using the structure there also one integer data type, one character data type and another float data type. So here if integer is 2 byte, character is 1 byte, float is 4 byte, then the structure will use 1 plus 2 plus 4, that is 7 byte. But here the union will use only 4 byte, that is the highest size of this member. So that's why union is always using less memory rather than the structure. So answer is option 1. This is question number 16. Now question number 17. Why I am not able to come live? Because every day we are running 2 batches because of August exam. Our target was to run 1 batch only and to take 1 class only, but we are running 2 batches and we have lots of responsibility at household responsibilities, also preparing mock test, preparing content, After that, really we are not getting time to come live here, because ultimately we are also housewife. Question number 17. What is the primary purpose of virtual function? Virtual function is one type, the C++ object oriented programming concept. Very very important, 100% sure topic questions are coming from here. So virtual function is one type of polymorphism also, because here also actually runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. So it is runtime polymorphism. That's why answer is this one, right? Now question number 18. When does a constructor get invoked? When does a constructor get invoked? Yes, question number 18, answer is object instantiation. When object instantiation is done, means when you are calling object at the time of creation of the class, there will be no allocation of memory. At the time of object instantiation, constructor will call and the memory will be allocated. That is question number 18. Now question number 19. Which of the input output stream class is specially designed for the file operation? Yes, this type of question is also nowadays popular. So F stream is used for the purpose of file. Write down in your notebook. This type of question will give you marks. I am sure about that. From this class you will get definitely question, and either direct question this type or conceptually like this, from this concept only question will come. So don't miss it, and whatever new for you, you can write it down. Question number 20. What is the primary purpose of entity relationship diagram? Primary purpose of entity relationship diagram is conceptual design. This is all software design. In the design phase only your diagram is going on, and it is conceptual because entity two entities, what is the relationship we are establishing it, that is conceptual model. It is not query optimization, it is not normalization, it is not indexing also. Question number 21. Ma'am, why not two option? ER diagram and normalization is that same? Normalization is the different concept, ER diagram is the different concept. How it will be option 2? How it is possible? Question number 21. What does the natural join operation in relational algebra essentially do? Essentially, which one is doing? That is, at the time of natural join, we are merging the table based on the common column and removes the duplicate. It always common column. We are trying to find out implicitly. At the time of natural join, implicitly it will try to find out the common column, and according to the common column, joining operation will be done, and it will remove the duplicate also. Right? Yes. Question number 22. Yes, always we are using group by having. Group by, with that query we are using having. So having clause primarily create on group by operation, that is grouped rows. Same way, group by state, group by city, group by department, that is we are doing, right? So it is grouped rows. Now question number 23. Question number 23. What is a stored procedure? Store procedure we are using in database. It is a set of SQL queries that can be executed in a single call. When so many different operations you want to run in a single call, then we have to create the store procedure. Through the store procedure you can. Now I think I am live again. Now I think it is better. We are doing question number 24. Suddenly there was network drop. Now I think it's clear. Yes. Yeah, so question number 24. This is question number 24, right? Yeah, question number 24, option 2 is the correct answer. So what is the primary difference between a view and the table? View does not store the data, but table can. Table is able to store, because view is not a actual storage. View at runtime you are creating, it is not the actual storage. Table is the actual storage, so table will store the data. This is the answer. So question number 25 now. Question number 25. Yes. What is the primary goal of query optimization? Reducing response time. Definitely. We are trying to reduce the response time here. Not. So many students are giving option. Increasing storage efficiency, not at all. Optimizing query. We are optimizing query because the query was running, but it was taking more time. It was taking, lagging somewhere. Maybe the query is able to run. It is doing work properly, but it is taking maybe 1 second time. Now I want to increase the efficiency. How? By reducing the time. I am optimizing the query. Now it is able to run in 1 millisecond. This is a big achievement by doing optimization. That's why we are optimizing the query. Even also at the time of code, whenever the code optimization also. In the compiler also we learn the optimization. All are focused on the time. So this is the reducing the response time is the answer. Right? Questions are easy. By looking you will think that is very easy question. But this type of questions always you are getting mistake. You are doing mistake because we are ignoring those topic. One liner question will give you in each and every exam. It is not now every time in every examiner are asking one liner MCQ. If there are 100 questions, out of 100 minimum 20 to 30 questions are coming one liner MCQ, and most of the students are doing mistake in one liner MCQ because they are ignoring this topic. The topics are easy, very known area, but by looking options students are doing mistake. Right? Yes. Question number 26 answer is this one. What is the primary objective of two-phase locking? Different types of transaction protocols are there. Each and every transaction protocols where we are focusing on atomicity, where we are able to achieve that serializability, where recoverable or non-recoverable, where deadlock free or not. This comparative analysis and to prepare the notes on this area is very important. It is 100% confirm area, and questions are coming like this. So you can see that yes, transaction atomicity is the main focus for the primary objective of two-phase locking protocol. Now question number 27. Question number 27. Which of the following schedule algorithm is a non-preemptive? Very easy question. Non-preemptive one, the first come first serve is non-preemptive. Other than that, all these are preemptive. Right? Yes. Now question number 28. In the critical section problem, which property is not suit for a solution? Not suit for a solution. Yes. So critical section problem, mutual exclusion, progress, bounded weighting. These are the main concern of critical section problem. CPU utilization is not the main concern of critical subsection problem. That's why CPU utilization is the answer. Right? Yes. Now previous question means which one? This one. Question number 29. Which of the following IPC mechanism is the best performance? IPC means inter-process communication. Inter-process communication is working with two mechanisms, message passing and shared memory. Socket and RPC is not. Here shared memory is the best one. Best performance is going on in shared memory. So answer is shared memory here. Now question number 30. Question number 30. What does the two-phase locking protocol primarily prevent? Yes, two-phase locking protocol primarily focusing on serializations. This is two-phase locking protocol primarily prevent. Question number 30. I was asking about question number 30. Primarily prevent, which is the main focus. Because processing transaction and serializability is the main focus. Serializability is the main focus of these all transaction protocol. Right? So primary focus is what? Primary focus is serialization. That's why answer is serialization. Now question number 31. Question number 31. It is hiding behind me. In the context of deadlock recovery, what does the term orphan process refer? With the name only you can do it. What is called orphan process which don't have parent? Orphan means someone don't have parent, that is an orphan. So orphan is actually one parent is deleted but the child is still now there. Parent deleted but the child is still now there. That is called orphan process. So a process left without the parent after rollback. That's why this is your answer. Question number 32. Question number 32. Question number 32. Which of the following page replacement algorithms susceptible for Belady's anomaly? Belady's anomaly problem is happening in FIFO, fast in fast out only. What is Belady's anomaly? From here also questions are coming. When increasing number of frame, when number of frame is increasing, then it can be number of page fault is also increase. Number of page fault can also increase, not always but it can increase at the time of FIFO. That is called Belady's anomaly. Now question number 33. Yes, answers are coming for question number 33. Yes, question number 33. What is the primary disadvantage of RAID 0? This is a most important topic. RAID level, RAID 1, RAID 0 level, 1 level, 2 level, different level. What are the problem and what is going on in the RAID? This is a most important topic. Every exam is asking. So no fault tolerance. That is a main disadvantage of RAID 0. Now question number 34. Question number 34. Swapper, pager and swapper. Two types of concepts are there, pager and swapper. So what is the primary role of the swapper in Linux? Swapper focusing moving the process in and out into the physical memory. From physical memory in out, that is called swapper. Then what is pager? Then let me know in the comment section what is pager. What is the difference between pager and swapper? Question number 35. This is software engineering. This is also a most important and scoring area. Very much scoring area. Software engineering. That is also theoretical subject. All these theoretical subject will give you marks. That's why. Yeah. So here 35 number question. Which of the following technique is not typically used in manage risk in the agile software development? See that here. Yeah, critical path analysis, not a typical manage risk of the agile software development. In agile software development, critical path analysis is not the part. Time boxing, backlog, iterative development, these all are the feature of agile philosophy. But critical path analysis is not the philosophy of agile. That's why your answer is this one. There are 5 key points where it is focusing on people, not process. Right? It is interacting with the user, always at the client feedback it is taking. It is going with iterative model. But critical path analysis is not the part. So that's why this is your answer. Question number 36. Which software development life cycle model is most appropriate for project with wage requirement and high degree of innovation? Yes, that is spiral model. What is the meaning of wage requirement? The requirement is work, or this is a pronunciation. If it is not clear how to measure if the requirement has been fulfilled or not, which requirement is not clear, then this is called. So in the spiral model, the requirement is not clear, then we are going for risk analysis, right? Requirement not clear, that's why the risk is there. So that's why spiral model is your answer. Now question number, so maybe it is hiding behind me. Those who want to write, you can write it, because the meaning of the word if you don't know, then you cannot do the answer. right? Yes. Question number 37. In the context of architectural design, what is the primary goal of model view controller? Yes. In the context of architectural design, what is the primary goal of model view controller? That is to separate the application into distinct but interconnected components. One is model, another is view, another is controller. Through view we are maintaining the UI part, that is design part. Model is handling all the business model, all the query you are writing in the model. Controller is handling all the call, means through where you are writing, it is handling. Model is between controller and view, right? So I am dividing in three parts so that we can handle it. Business model I will write somewhere, the database query I will write somewhere, and all the UI related, all the style sheet, everything I will write somewhere, so that I can divide the component for using purpose, but they are interconnected. Obviously they should be interconnected. Now question number 38. Question number 38. In the context of software design, what is content coupling? Different types of cohesion and different types of coupling, and the definition of different types of cohesion and coupling is the most important area. So here the answer is one module relies on the inner working of another module. That is called content coupling, right? When someone else outside is coming and changing, it is able to change without the permission. That is called content coupling, and it is not a good one, right? Now question number 39. Which of the following attributes primarily concern the system capability to maintain its performance under high load condition? That is scalability. These words are very, very important words in software engineering. Functionality, usability, reliability, scalability, reusability. All the abilities, all these names are very, very important, from where statement type questions repeated coming. So this is scalability. Answer is scalability, but others are also very, very important. Must prepare the notes. Now next one. Question number 40. I hope you are enjoying. If you are enjoying, then I can continue little bit more also. 50 questions, so definitely we will complete now. What is the primary focus of clean room software engineering? Clean room software engineering with respect to software quality. Yes. Clean room software engineering is also a very important concept, that we are trying to avoid the defect. We are trying to avoid the defect so that defect will be not there. But of the main focus, reducing the number of defect by rigorous inspection and the formal verification. This is a avoidance technique, prevention technique. So answer is this one. So many times question came from this area also. Question number 41. Question number 41. What does converge creation software testing primarily measure? What it's measuring? Converge creation software testing. This is the proportion of code base exercise of the test suite. Test suite means what? Test cases, different test cases we are doing, right? So coverage, converge, not sorry, coverage, statement coverage, branch coverage, path coverage. I was telling converge, sorry, by mistake I pronounced converge. Statement coverage, branch coverage, path coverage, all this type of coverage whenever we are working, then we need to do the test cases. Through the test cases I am trying to find out through which path it is able to execute. All the paths, all the possibilities I am able to run or not, that is test cases. So all this test coverage, that is the proportion of the code base exercise. One test case is able to run the 100% statement coverage, 50% statement coverage, 60% statement coverage. To do all the statement coverage I need how many test cases? Maybe sometimes I need more than one test cases, 3-4 test cases also. Means I want to exercise that what total code base, what percentage I am able to cover, right? Now question number 42. Question number 42. Algorithm. Consider a BST where all keys are unique. What is the maximum number of nodes that can be on the path of route to the deepest leaf of the balanced BST? Yes. Question number 42 answer will be this one. Because why? If it is asking worst case, then it is different. But it is given that it is balanced BST. In balanced BST, it is not possible that one way I cannot get skewed. It is not possible. Always it should be balanced. So in balanced BST, always it is order of log n. That's why it is not possible order of n. In worst case, if I am getting skewed tree, then it is possible, but it is not skewed tree. Right? So that's why it is your answer. Final year result. Manu. Okay, after the result, let me know what is your result. Definitely, I hope your result will be good. Check your result and definitely let me know. Manu is our younger student. MCA final year student. 42, 43. Hope for the best. 43. In a B tree, unlike in a B plus tree, unlike a B tree, all keys are found in the leaf node. Why this feature particularly useful in database? Because it allows for efficient disk IO operation, because whenever it is just like a linked list, that's why from the leaf only I am able to access everything. It is easy to access, right? That's why it is allow the efficient disk access operation, input output operation. This is your answer. Now question number 44. Which of the following problem does not have an optimal solution using greedy algorithm? Yes, that is using does not have the optimal solution in greedy algorithm, that is coin change for arbitrary. Here I am not getting it, so that's why this option 3 is the correct answer. Question number 45. It is hiding behind me, so I am hiding myself. What is the primary difference between backtracking and the branch and bound algorithm? Primary difference between backtracking and branch and bound algorithm. Yes, question number 45 answer is option 2. Branch and bound use the queue while backtracking use the stack. Question number 46. For which of the following type the graph will disastrous algorithm fail to find the shortest path? Yes, disaster algorithm is not able to work in negative edge. It is not able to work. That's why this is your answer. Question number 47. Question number 47. This is a very much conceptual question, I can say that. Yes, here what is the big O? Big O means worst case. So I have to check the highest power of this equation. Highest power of this equation is n square. That's why it is big O of n square. Right. Now answer question number 48. Question number 48. Which of the following properties is not closed under regular language? This is a funny question, I can say. I can say it is a funny question. Union, intersection and operator is not, actually operator is not a part. Which operator, that does not mention. So it's one of the funny question, I can say that. Now the next one. Question number 49. Question number 49. For a non-regular L, what does the pumping lemma primarily demonstrate? Yes, for a non-regular, because when it is able to pump, means it is regular. If it is not able to pump, means it is non-regular. So there exists a string that cannot be pumped in L. That's why it is non-regular. So answer is option 3. Now question number 50. Question number 50. I think we can target that 60 minutes 60 question. Till now 7 to 8 minutes is remaining. So in 60 minutes 60 question we can target. More 10 question we can do. So in 60 minutes 60 question with 60 concept. Not only 60 question. Mostly all important questions of computer science, all important area revision will be done. Yes, question number 50 answer is this one. The lexical analysis, the NFA to DFA conversion used what type of algorithm? The lexical analysis, the NFA to DFA conversion uses which of the following algorithm? That is power set construction. Right? Yes. Now question number 61. Question number 61. Because it is working with power, right? This power set construction means what? This NFA, DFA all are working with regular a to the power n, b to the power n, a to the power n, b to the power m. All this power is the main focus. Right? What is my power? According to that way only we are checking it is regular or not. It is what type of language. So that is the main focus. So it is focusing on the power set construction. Yes. Question number 61. Question number 51. Sorry. Question number 51. Not 61. 51. In the context of push down automata PDA, which of the following operation is not generally available? Not generally available. Yeah, that is sort the at stack element. Because in PDA we are not doing any sorting algorithm. We are not running any sorting algorithm in push down automata. Which one is not? It is given that not generally available. Sorting we are not doing. Right. Now question number 52. Question number 52. This PDF I already uploaded for the paid learners. Manisha, I hope you are paid learners. You can download this PDF. Or I will upload today. If you need again, I will upload today. It is selected question. So you need those selected questions. Then I will upload today. Yeah, question number 52. Question number 52. What is the primary difference between push down automata and means deterministic and non-deterministic? NPDA is the multiple next state, but PDA have only one. Always NPDA power is more than DPDA. Now question number 53. Question number 53. Which of the following parser can handle left recursive grammar without modification? Yes, that is LR parser. That is LR parser, where we are able to do left recursive grammar without any modification. That is LR, left recursive. Yes. Now next one. Question number 54. In the context of code optimization, what does peephole optimization primarily focus on? Very important topics of compiler, peephole optimization. Yes, that is local optimization by inspecting the small window of instruction. It is focusing on the local optimization, that is peephole optimization. Now question number 55. For implementing error correction in digital communication system, which of the following is more advanced mechanism than Hamming code but proportionally higher overload also? This topic nowadays very much repeated area, that is Reed-Solomon code. Last 2024 18 June also question was came. It is actually same work, but this code is more. Read Solomon code, right? Yes. Now question number 56. In TCP/IP, how does explicit congestion notification, that is ECN, in the IP layer interact with the TCP to prevent the congestion collapse? Sorry, suddenly one call came. Sorry, that is not in my phone. My phone is silent, my husband phone. 56, question number 56 was going on, right? So yes, it sets the flag in IP header, that is TCP layer read and react to. Question number 57. In IPv6, which of the following statement about the header chain is accurate? IPv4 we learn, and this is IPv6. According to IPv6, which one is correct? It allows the easier parsing due to its variable size. Because it is the variable size, so parsing is easier here in IPv6. Question number 58. In terms of digital signature, what does non-repudiation ensure? Very, very important. Repeated questions are coming from this non-repudiation. This terminology is very important. It's repeated in HSST exam also. This is repeated in HSST exam also. What is non-repudiation? Non-repudiation means the sender cannot deny the authenticity of the message. That is non-repudiation. Very, very important. Question number 59. What distinguishes epidemic routing from the traditional routing method in mobile ad hoc network? Yes, answers are coming. That is, propagate the data to multiple nodes. In hop, one will reach to the destination. Yes, these are some little bit higher level topic you can understand. So this topic as a static topic you can remember. As a static topic, some times questions are coming. As a static topic you can remember this. Now last question, question number 60. Question number 60. Cloud computing. Some topics are coming from cloud computing. Yes, this is TS set question paper. Consider a cloud-based resource management system that dynamically allocate the resource based on the priority queue. What would be the downside in this approach in a public cloud environment? Yes. This is the risk of the resource starvation for lower priority task. This question you can do from the normal concept also. Whenever you are giving priority queue, then definitely you will give the chance to the high priority process, but low priority process there will be starvation. So that is the problem. Cloud computing is there in our syllabus of UGC NET set also. Sometimes some questions are coming from this area. So this is just like a one-liner static question you can remember. Okay. So I hope in this 60 minute, 60 question, whatever 60 question you did, that is very useful for you. I hope it is useful for you. And let me know in the comment section. I will come with this type of question series. Already so many concepts I cover in this channel. You can go for it. You can learn those concepts. Each and every concepts are there. Playlists are there subject wise. But before exam, question practice is very important, and with short time, so many types of questions, different types of questions, so that quick your memory revision will be done. Brainstorming will be done. With the brainstorming, you can recall all the concept together, not subject wise, topic wise, unit wise, all the topic together, right? That we can do. So this type of way I will distinguish each and every question, like yes, difference between matching type of question and sometime numerical question, comprehension type question. You can go with that. And definitely like, share, subscribe. Those who are interested to join our paid course, you can definitely come to Unify Study course. In Unify Study, not only paid course, definitely attempt the free mock test, because here I have uploaded so many free mock tests for you. The unit wise mock test was already there. Now I am uploading full length mock test also, that is previous year's full length mock test. Here you can see already I have uploaded 2018, 19, June, December, 21, 20. These all are full length mock tests free of cost waiting for you. Whenever you are attempting full length mock test, time bound practice is very important. In 2 hours I am able to solve all the question or not, because it is just like digital mode only. As per your exam hall view only you will get here. You will agree here exactly exam hall view. You can click on mark for review, attempted, not attempted. You can practice like this. So definitely come here, install Unify Study app. It is better to, if you are installing Unify Study app, go to Google Play Store, install it in your mobile and attempt it. These are free of cost. So this is not only PYQS mock test, even also full length mock test that is also available for you. Come to this free mock test of UGC NET and SET. Here already full length mock test paper 1, paper 2, 3 hours mock test is also there. That is also free of cost. When you all are using it more, then I will upload more free mock test. Rather than that, paid mock test is also there. You can go for paid mock test, where already near about 40 mock tests are available. Total including unit wise, topic wise and full length. And our paid course is always beneficial for you whenever you are coming to our paid course. Actually there are these 2 paid courses are available now. It's better you can see this view, what will be your view, because all these paid courses are showing now. These all paid courses are not there available. Here if you are coming to our website, you can see 2 paid mock tests. One is paper 1, another is paper 2. Here in this paid course, everything available. So monthly plans are available. You can go for as per your plan. Here you can get recorded course, live class, mock test. As per your requirement you can utilize it. It is your choice. You can download all PDFs are available. You can download it, store it, print out it. You can save it for lifetime. And you can watch all the classes. You can join all the classes regularly. You can access me 2 times, morning, evening. Morning 5:30, 5 a.m. I am taking class with me. My sir, Roman sir, is also taking class for the math part. Evening I am coming live for doing only practice till August. It is the planning going on. And rather than that, all the previous classes recording is available. So definitely it will be helpful for you, those who are preparing for UGC NET, SET or all other upcoming exam. Paper 2 separately, paper 1 separately. You can go for paper 1 also. If you are going for long term, then you can apply our code, that is Super 20. Using applying Super 20, you can get here 20% discount for long term. Those who are going for long term like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, they will get this discount. Okay. Bye everyone. See you again in the next class. Hope so. We will meet you soon, very early. Bye. Bye everyone.